What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of LVT, and welcome back to the channel. Season 51, War number 2. We are up against TCN, another strong alliance in the Tier 1 Wars, and, well, yeah, let's get this going. So we have, in our first fight, Lane 4 again. We are up against the Void again for the second time in 2 wars. Strategy again remains the same as always. Parry heavy to remove any debuff that's on me so it doesn't do additional damage. Usually I like to end my combos in a light to get the extra kind of bleed damage on, but also trying to back away so he doesn't get any additional debuffs on me. But a lot of the time, well anyways, I tried taking this fight a little bit faster, meaning I wasn't just doing parry heavy like I did in the previous wars, but yeah, there's really not much to this, especially since I don't have to use Nick Fury again. So as long as I'm not taking too much damage, or too much chip damage, or too much debuff damage, I get those heavies in to remove the debuffs. It becomes a relatively simple fight. So, and just like that, we have the Void down, first fight done, and we move on to the next one. So with this Wong, I'm not the greatest Titania player. Obviously I took some tips, asked some questions to do this. So the strategy here basically was to build to my SP3, throw the SP3, get him in the corner, debuffs up, and, you know, pay attention to his charges, you know, when he gets up to 90. Heavy counter whenever I could on the special ones here, just in case. And then I didn't really necessarily have to pay attention to the 90 charges, or what happens in 90 if I have the Haymaker up. But anyway, I found that in this fight, because of the weaknesses that get on me as well, that it becomes a little bit longer of a fight. So there is times in it that you'll see that I do back out. I do have an invul boost on, so that's why I was there, just to be cautious when he does throw the SP3, or to build him to an SP3, not necessarily be scared of that. And so right now he's up against the 90 charges, so I just try to parry heavy and then knock it back down. So yeah, overall this fight, I wasn't particularly worried about it. It was more that I found it just taking too long. Like, we're 2 minutes in, still have 30% health left because I have those 6 weaknesses on me, so, and the 7th now, so I am trying to stay back a little bit just to have them fall off, so at least I could do kind of some bigger damage. And obviously not taking a little bit of a combo there to remove the other indestructible charges on me is not ideal either. So yeah, this wasn't the cleanest of fights, I'll say, but again, I only had to use her this one fight in this war, and eventually he will go down. I did try to just finish him off with the SP1 there. Maybe should have spammed the SP2 because I did have the power back boost. But yeah, that fight was a lot longer than I would have liked it to have been. So, but he's down. Nothing to worry about. I don't gain any buffs, so he doesn't trigger a Mystic Dispersion. And then next 2 fights here I have with Warlock. So I've got full suicides on again. The strategy here was basically to parry heavy, get the infection up, and just make sure he doesn't throw any specials. So build to the SP2 with the power back boost, spam again, and this fight is over before we even know it. So I've taken him a lot in battlegrounds, I've taken him a lot in different situations. So again, the idea is just get the infection up, make sure he's constantly being power drained, and then you don't get into any trouble with, you know, his incinerates and everything like that. So yeah, no, happy that fight went down really quickly. And then now the same strategy with this one being tactic. I was doing parry, kind of parry heavy until infection was up. And just, man, the heavy damage that this R3 does is so fun. When he's taking off, you know, 20-25% damage per heavy, it's really nice. And with the power back boost, this becomes a very easy fight. So again, within 25 seconds, the fight is down, Scorpion is down. It could start to get complicated if you were to throw specials and whatnot with the shock charges and this and that, but it is what it is. So in any case, in this one here, our battle group had a really good performance this one. We put up a team donut, but unfortunately, we did end up losing this war. It wasn't our best showing, especially after coming off a one death war against GT in the first one, so it's a little too bad that we couldn't put it together. So that puts us 0-2 in the season. It doesn't mean that we're out of contention for podium necessarily. We still have some big alliances we still need to face. And, well, still 10 wars left. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.